How's it going? Welcome back to Family and Fit, where we talk fitness and how to integrate it in your busy lifestyle. So today, as you can see, it's 4th of July, and we're going to be going over some stuff to put on the grill. Now this is going to be pretty simple. Essentially we're going to do just mainly meats, and using lean meats and opening your eyes to other methods so that you don't get burnt out if you're eating chicken breast all the time or eating lean beef all the time. There's other outlets than just cooking it in the skillet or cooking it in the oven. You know, mixing it up like this will help a lot with being able to make it sustainable and make it where you enjoy your meals. Alright, so the first thing we got going on the grill here is we got some burgers that are going on. The burgers that we used are 85% lean. Also, we went ahead and seasoned them. We like to season them internally. So basically put the seasoning on, then mix it up, and then patty it out. And then maybe put some more seasoning on the outside, because a lot of times I eat thicker burgers, and if the seasoning is just on the outside, it don't taste as good. So that's just another tip to making these things taste better. But yeah, this is going to be pretty simple. This is a real easy day. It's going to kind of go through some of the things that are little tips and tricks, because like if you get like non-lean beef, then it's not going to really fit your macros as well and not be a meal that's really going to fit into your macros in general. Alright y'all, so as I'm cooking this, I'm immediately taking my hamburger patties, throwing them in Tupperware. That way if we don't eat them, they're already ready to go. All you do is throw the lid on, throw them in the fridge. I notice a lot of times one thing we do when we meal prep is we waste a lot of food because we accidentally leave it out the night before. Because like here it is like already like 8, 9 o'clock or something like that, and food's not even done yet. So whenever we're done eating and done doing all that, we'll be tired, not really wanting to do anything extra like that. So to help with, you know, waste, hey, come on. This is one of the things we do to kind of cut back on waste, so that way, you know, we can keep this a poverty meal prep. And also, you know, a huge tip with making this a poverty meal prep is you can't be necessarily going to Walmart to get your meats and whatnot. You really got to go to places like Rulers and Aldi's and buy stuff that's on sale. A lot of times you can find stuff that's about to be going out of date or something like that, or just they maybe stock too much for like 4th of July. So after 4th of July, they have hella good after 4th of July sales just to get stuff out of there and make sure it don't go bad. So yeah, make sure that you're taking advantages of times like that to really make this a poverty meal prep thing, because like this right here, it can be very expensive. We spent $70 on meat today, but we're also going to be able to eat that probably for a couple weeks for all of us, and that's probably going to be breakfast or for lunch and dinner. So really, when you think of the grand scheme of things, it's really not all that much money. And like my charcoal that I buy, Lowe's generally has charcoal. I think like what is it, like $10 for two the big bags, like the king size bags. So hella good deal there. Take advantage of those type of things, and you can make this really cheap. Like I probably have like $2 in charcoal in here, you know. So definitely have to take advantage of that stuff. Like I said, it can and will be very expensive if you don't use little tactics like that. All right, so as you see, you got to do this thing big. That's part of what makes this like a meal prep thing. Makes it simple and easy to stick to, because now we can Tupperware up all this food. Like I said, it's probably down near like a week or two worth of food. Yeah, you just got to do it like this. Also, we have a different variety of things like pork chops, you know, chicken breast, We got zucchini and squash and stuff in here. We've already done the burgers. So yeah, just having a variety of things and doing a lot of it at once. That just makes it easier. Even though I got to put in a lot of work right now, it'll pay off because then I won't have to really cook again. Maybe do some sides for all my meals throughout the week. All right, guys. So the main takeaway of this video here is, shop cheap. Make sure you find the right locations to find cheap foods. I think this is a good. I really think that this is a good beginning to the series because it's the fundamental things that are building blocks that make this whole thing simpler, makes it cheaper, makes it easier to find things, makes it easier to implement these meals and make it part of your regular everyday life. So yeah, like I said, main takeaway is find cheap places to buy your food, buy discount foods, make sure use stuff like coupons and batch cook, make sure you batch cook. The fact that we didn't even use any barbecue sauce or anything right now, it'd make it taste better, but maybe we may want to switch some of our macros later on, and if we put cheese on everything or we put barbecue sauce on everything, then that leaves us less ability to modify it later because the macros are already being consumed by something else. Now, it's not a make or break thing, but you may not want to have to miss out on part of a meal because you have barbecue sauce on something. Let me know if you like this type of content. Let me know if you think this is helpful for you. It was a very vague video because it's a very simple thing, but it's the fundamental building blocks for somebody who's very beginner and just really getting into this thing. And maybe if you are experienced, you just kind of lose sight and lose mind of things. You don't really think about the things become out of sight, out of mind, and you just really don't even think about them. They don't even cross your mind as potential options to do. A lot of times I even forget that I have a grill outside and that I can utilize that to switch up my meals and switch up my whole entire eating routine and style. So being that it's summertime right now, it's a good time to do that. I hope you guys had a great 4th of July. Hopefully this content helps and you can start out on your fitness journey and do your thing and keep going hard and just don't give up, guys. I have a video coming soon on that, so make sure you hit that subular button and I'll catch y'all on the next one.